Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Medic Poff here. Um, I'm here today. I've got the October Battlbox. Um, I guess we should call it camping box. I don't see a point in calling it Battlbox anymore. I've seen the video. I know what's in it. Um, and there's a couple things in here that I'm not going to be happy with. And it's not all Battlebox's fault. It's 50-50 on this one particular item. And when I get to it, I'll explain to you why. They've really gone downhill lately. It's sad that I look more for getting the tack. I'm more excited to get the tack pack in than Battlebox, and their stuff's usually junk. But we got a nice big box. Heavy box don't mean nothing, and we'll get to why. So, first thing we have our card here. I done advance level this month. They didn't really give out any hints. They didn't hint the knife of the month this month. If they don't do that, I don't get it, because, well, this is a good knife and it's worth the price, but I have a lot of knives in this kind of style already. I don't really need them, and I like the different stuff, the more collectible stuff. That's what I like, and when they leak and have that stuff, that's when I get them. Otherwise, I don't bother. So we had the advance. It was $140.86 value, $70 shipped. So, and when I go through, you'll understand why it's more in line with actually a $7 value. So I didn't get the Williamson Despo knife. It was $125 value. That's what they sell for. It's a nice knife, just not what I need. And the Pro Box was the Warthog V-Sharp Classic. It was a big thing at Blade Show. $85. I don't think it's worth $85. It's really no more than, the ceramic little speed sharpeners that got the little hand guard you run down your knife. It does the same thing. So we'll get started with the basic box, and for a $20 value, way overpriced, the Hellfire stainless steel drill set. That's this thing, $19.99. And like I said, we're at camping box now. So all this is two little. It's a nice case though. I ain't gonna knock the case. Real nice carrying case one. Canvas. But this is it. $20. This right here. Cut a notch in a tree, make a fire, put it over top of it. If you got a good enough notch and deep enough, it'll hold your pot. You have to be careful of that. I don't think these are the greatest things out there. There's much more effective ways. Anybody that has a decent bug out bag has Esprit stoves and other things that these are. I'm not going to call them gimmicky. Nothing I'll ever use. I like the case though. So there's $20 for $5 item at best. Okay, and actually, this is pretty nice. This is $12.95. It's the Camp Cooking Practical Handbook. I've said before that I don't like magazines, but I love books, and I like books like this. It's got recipes and stuff in it. Uh, More geared towards camping. I've got other ones, wildlife, and actually, I just turned this page. This is pretty cool. Um, Recipe for canned turtle soup and fried turtle. So if you like different stuff, that's pretty cool. And it's sad that this is probably my favorite item in the whole box. The only decent thing, but I like that. And that's, I mean, $13 for that. That's that, easily 20, 30. Let's see what they got on the US 14.99. So that's pretty cool. Next item from Grenade Soap Co. Claymore Soap Napalm. $9. And it's supposed to be in the shape of a claymore. $9 for a bar soap in the shape of a claymore. Now it smells good. And I don't get where all the the little suck ups, why they even think that this is cool and nice. This is, I mean, I can go get a bar of Irish Spring for like $1. Smells great, works great. Why? Are you kidding me? So, put the soap on the rope. This is so gimmicky and ridiculous. I mean, I don't even want to use it. It's a nine. Quit licking the soap. Dog likes it. It's a $9 bar of soap. Who wants to use a $9 bar of soap? So it smells good though. I won't knock them on that. It smells good, and I'm fairly certain that this company, I believe, has something to do with Battlebox. They're either good friends with the owner of Battlebox, or he's a part owner or something in it. I've seen something about that before. So, and they have some other stuff, but they're overpriced. It's overpriced stuff that's supposed to be targeted towards men. But again, Irish Spring, you can get a bar for $1, and it's going to work as good. But this is not going to do anything better. It just looks like a claymore. It's really more. You know how they have like the designer soap that you can put up just to look at? That's what this shit here is. And the last thing in the basic box, $18.99 value. Overpriced as hats typically are, especially from 511. And it's a 511 hat. I don't like the white on the front. I have to be washing this thing every week. Mesh back. I'm not typically a mesh back wearer. I don't like that style. I prefer the buckle adjustable backs, but it's whatever. So there we go. 511 hat. $19. That's probably about what they charge. Typical 511. So there's a $60.92 value. Take that at face value. And on to the advanced box. We'll save one item for last. I'm going to go to this other item here first. And let me go through these here real quick. The Grenade Soap Co. It says buy any soap using promo code free taint and get a free taint scrubber. Now that's pretty cool from them. I just like the name of it. It's a taint scrubber. So there's a free code for that if you buy any soap there. And this is for the Forge. Buy 4 tins, get the fifth free using code Battlbox. This is what I'm gonna go over now. This stuff is a thermoplastic repair ribbon. They had done a video showing testing this stuff out. This stuff will fail, and it happened in their video. It failed, and I'll tell you why it failed. Of course, they claim knows the way they done it. The thing is, this stuff takes heat to activate. You make your design, you heat it up, put it in boiling water, get it hot, mold it to whatever. Use a butter, whatever it takes to heat it up. And when it solidifies, it's strong, and it is. The problem with this stuff is that if you're in a very hot environment where sunlight's being directed towards it, or you have it next to an exhaust, if you use it on something in a car, is it heats up again. And it becomes moldable again, and it fails. If you're only using this stuff in winter, that's great, but what are you eating? But, so if you want to use it, and it even says on here, like using it for first aid, for splints, casts, stuff like that, it'll work great. Don't try and use this stuff to make a chain link or an emergency strap or something like that that's going to be under any weight, because it will fail. And when when it really fails, it's going to be disastrous for somebody. $20 for something that I know will fail. The world's strongest and most adaptable repair. It's not a repair. I won't call it a repair material because it will fail. So that brings us to our last item. $24 value. And this is, I'm going to say, this is and isn't Battlebox's fault. So this is from travelchair.com. It's a Slacker tripod stool. Tripod.com sells this from their website. It is $24. That's what they sell it for. Some other places sell this brand. I found it for $20. But here's the thing. And it's Battlebox fault. Why use a company that sells an item for so much that, and I'm telling you, there's at least 10 other companies sell this same exact chair, same design, same everything. As a matter of fact, I have one that I've used for hunting for 15 years. Exact same, different company. I paid like $10 for it. Maybe not even that much. You literally, Coleman, go to BassPro.com, Cabela's, anywhere, Walmart, $10 for a Coleman or any other name that you want to put on these. Not a single difference in them other than the name on them. I don't know how this company gets by with saying theirs is worth $25 when there's no difference. There's no difference from this and other companies that sell this chair. Not a single one. I've had one for 15 years that I use hunting. It's exactly the same. There's no difference. And that one's Cameron. I don't even remember the name brand on it, but I've never shopped with Newegg. I've never used them, so I don't know how reliable it is. But if you want to use them, or even, I'm not gonna say Wish because they charge a lot for shipping, so it would still come out to about $10. But Newegg sells it for like $4. I don't know how they do with shipping and what all they do, but if you want to use them, you can get it for $4. I've never used them, so I don't know how reliable they are, but Amazon, Bass Pro, Cabela's, Walmart, anywhere sells this for $10. Now it's not their fault in that this is what Travel Chair does sell it for, $24. But why align yourself with a company? It's like they just do it just so they can put that number on their paper. They probably paid $1 a piece for these, to be honest with you, and they just want those high numbers to make it look good. And it's not, because you can literally, this is a $10 item at best. Um, you can find it cheaper if you want to wait for it to come out of God knows where, or know some other websites that are trustworthy. But average for that, you know you're going to get it, and it's going to be fine. And they're like Cabela's or something. It's $10, less than half of what they list this price as, and it's ridiculous. And it's their fault for using this company just to get that number. They could have made a deal with the Coleman brand one, or some other brand one, and paid the same price for them, and added another item to the box to up the value. But they didn't. They just wanted one item to look like it was $24. That ain't $24. Never will be. But these places stay in business somehow, and damned if I know. So that's it for Battlebox this month. I don't know. I don't want to say I'm going to cancel it, but it's getting there, and that sucks, because there's really no other companies that give you, that you still end up getting your money's worth. Some of them claim quality over quantity, and you pay $100 for their box, and you get $100 or less, and that's the truth. And everybody's doing and all over that one right now, but you don't. You're lucky to get your actual real value of what you paid for their box. There's another one. There's one called Monthly Life Club, and they do similar. They give out, like, like a few more like camping style stuff and things like that, and they guarantee you go on their tiers, and you get some kind of knife at least. I may do like the mid tier knife. I really can't afford to do their Onyx plan that has their real nice knife every month, but I may really start looking at going to them and dropping Battlebox. We'll see how it goes towards the end of the year, and I'll probably be making a decision on that. And I'll have Tac Pack here probably in the next few days. Let's see what they got. I'm waiting towards the end of the year on them again too, because they're promising another $200 item. So I kind of want to see what that is again this time around. That will be it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.